Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday and I'm in my gym clothes. I apologize. As you can see, I do get to the office while it's still dark, even on Saturdays. I was at the gym this morning in my Mortgage Local shirt and someone asked me what that meant. And I basically explained to him it's the same thing as Shop Local. It's just a movement and an advertising slogan I came up with, but it goes much deeper than that. And in light of what's happened in our current economic times, I'm sure in the debates you keep hearing the word big banks when the president candidates are talking, the big banks this, the big banks that. In light of what's happening with Wells Fargo right now, you can Google that. It's more important than ever to understand where your money's going. So I wanted to break down for you guys what we do, how we do it, and why it's important to keep your money local. One of our biggest competitors on the national scene is Quicken. The guy who owns Quicken also owns the Cleveland Cavaliers. So one of my favorite lines is, either you can choose to pay LeBron James's salary and finance with Quicken, or you can use a local company like Nations Lending and keep money in the Houston economy. Most people think if they're doing business with us, they're really going to end up doing business with the big bank anyway. But we do not sell our loans. We keep everything in-house just like a Wells Fargo, just like a Chase. We are not a broker. We are not a middleman for someone else's money that is adding fees onto it for you. We are the exact same thing. We are a mortgage bank, except we don't have all the extra things that a bank would offer that lose money. See, things like Chase, banks like Wells Fargo, deposit accounts, checking accounts, tellers, all those things cost money. National advertisement, and they have to make up that money in their mortgage departments, one of the more profitable entities in the bank. So they're not able to give you the same deals we're able to give you for the most part because they're losing money in other sectors of the bank. That being said, if you had a heart condition, you wouldn't go see a general practice. You would find a cardiologist. That's basically what we are in the banking industry. We are specialists, guys who do mortgages all day, every day. It's not someone who sits down with you for 30 minutes and opens a checking account, then does a mortgage 30 minutes later. My guys do mortgages all day, every day, and when you're dealing with the mortgage in today's day and age, you need a specialist. Next, and more importantly, when you're dealing with the local mortgage company, you know the local market. Here in Texas, we have so many fees and guidelines and rules and regulations, and the local market is so different than other parts of the country. You need someone who has the relationships, who understands what's going on. You need someone who knows the regulation, the title fees, and doesn't put you in a situation where they make a mistake just because they don't know the local market. So for realtors' purposes, when it comes down to steering your clients or suggesting a bank, I know it can be hard sometimes when they already have been pre-approved by Quicken or USAA or one of these big banks. But what I try to do is make it very, very simple. We don't want anyone to do business with us just because we're local. We want to make sure we're better also. So we will never get beat on rates, on price, on fees by any of these local banks. So if you want to get a quote from a local company to compare to the big banks, I'll be more than happy to beat their deal every single time. But more importantly, it's about the local relationship. So if you really, really want to make it easy for customers to understand, get online. Go to mortgagelocal.com. We have a link to all of our reviews, Zillow, LendingTree. Then use that same site and pull up the reviews for the big banks, Quicken, Wells Fargo, USAA, and see who does better business. See who takes care of their customers. And then you will fully understand why it's important to mortgage local. This is something I truly believe in. I love doing loans for people in the Houston area. I can do loans nationwide, but I focus on this area because this is home for us. So we would love for people to do as much business in their local market as possible. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or check out our website, mortgagelocal.com. I look forward to bringing you more information. Hope you guys kill this week. Thanks.